Oh my God. Wow, it's more people than I thought that are looking to pass their exam. So I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. I'm gonna get straight to it. I wanted to go ahead and talk about by Voters Choice. On my Instagram, I did a poll asking if anyone wanted to know how I passed the real estate exam. So everybody that voted said yes. So I decided to go ahead and do a quick video just on some good tips on how I passed the real estate exam. So I took my online course through Georgia MLS, and I took the modern real estate class online, and it took me a little bit longer because I was working a full-time job, and I was running my business full-time, so I was very busy. It took me a little bit longer. After a while, I kind of got fed up. I rushed and took the course exam. That was a big fail because I actually failed my course exam by 5 points. And that almost caused me to have to take the entire course over again. But I studied my butt off, and needless to say, I passed my class exam. And then I went on to say, hey, I'm going to pass my state exam on the first try. I know with a lot of people, they're like, you know, the state exam is hard. Most people don't pass on the first try. It's very hard to pass, but I was determined because number one, I did not want to spend my money over again, and I didn't want my time wasted. So I decided to commit and make sure that I studied and made sure that I knew the business as a whole. So the first step that I did in doing that is that I got this book. This is the guide to passing the AMP real estate exam. And in that book, it really, mainly, my main reason for getting the book is because it had every definition known to man in real estate. It had the vocabulary definitions in the back of this book. That really helped a lot because anytime I came across a question, you know, during the time that I was studying, that word would come across and I'm like, okay, is it this word or that word? And I would get confused, but I could always quickly reference the definitions in this book. Also, it has just great tips throughout the book just to be able to learn and understand how real estate works. It's a great book to have on hand. I want to say it was about $35 from Amazon. I ordered it, but it's out of stock a lot, so you have to kind of catch it, or you can try to see if your school has the book available. Second thing that I did is I signed up for prepagent.com. His courses help me to understand how the process works in real estate. So he has audiobooks, he also has flashcards, and he does, you know, YouTube videos that he, you know, would post on the regular. And by watching the YouTube videos, listening to the audio, doing the flashcards, taking the multiple choice questions, it helped me to understand how the process of real estate works. Because if you've never done real estate or been around anybody that's doing real estate, it's not going to help you understand the process as a whole. And so once I took that, I started understanding and I became more confident, you know, in everything. Even the math questions, he breaks them down in YouTube videos as well. And I can say this, don't skip over the math questions, because on the state exam, there was quite a few math questions, and I was happy that I knew how to go ahead and solve the problems within the state exam, because if I had not studied those, it could have been, you know, a few points off of my exam. But I knew that I had passed with flying colors. I was super confident. When I finished the exam, I went back and counted the ones that I was sure that was right, and I knew I passed. And as soon as I walked out, the lady was like, okay, this is where you go get your license. And I was just, it was like no surprise to me, because I really studied my butt off. So And I got licensed last year, and it was a great feeling to expand my Holland Lux business into real estate, which I wanted to do that because a lot of my Holland Lux design clients, they always wanted me to come out and help them to choose spaces for them all the time. And so I had put it off for 2 or 3 years, you know, going back and forth. I worked at a real estate law firm before. And so I've come across real estate in so many different avenues and just kind of avoiding it, and then finally decided to expand my company. So I am excited. The third thing that you guys have to do is stay committed when you decide that you want to do real estate, because it's not going to be easy in the beginning. You do have to put a lot of work in. You do have to learn a lot of new things, a lot of procedures, making sure that you're keeping up with, you know, what's currently going on, you know, down payment assistance, different things. You always have to keep yourself updated. So that's the thing. If you want to do this, you do have to stay determined. If you want to pass your test, you have to stay determined in passing your test. I'm not saying that you have to pass on the first try. That was just my choice because I didn't want to spend my money twice and I didn't want to waste my time. But if you stay committed, study, try to understand the vocabulary, number one, and understand the process, you'll be able to pass the test. So I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to leave some links below for you to purchase the book, and also go to prepagent.com and purchase a course. And then also I will leave my Instagram at Holland Lux and at Holland Lux Properties. Those are both of my companies, and I would love for you guys to follow. Also, make sure that you subscribe. So I'll leave all my information below, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video.